Hey everybody, Cliff Yates for the Monday Motivational Video. Monday, November 9th, 2020. Little change in the setup. Last week we were set up with the ocean in the background. It worked out okay, but it's very hard to light me. And with all the light coming from the ocean through the glass windows, hard to get the lighting right. So turning it around, get all that natural light coming in, and our studio lights were lit up much better, as you can tell. So this week for the Monday Motivational Video, I just want to share a couple philosophies, strategies, or thoughts that I got from a book that I'm reading by Matthew McConaughey. That's right, the actor Matthew McConaughey. If you've ever seen some of his YouTube videos on philosophy and positive thinking and just all great stuff, you know he has a great message to share. And what he did was, he had kept journals from the time he was a little boy, and he recently went off in the desert somewhere with all his journals, and he made those journals into a book that he's named Green Lights. And I'll put a link in the description. It's going to be an affiliate link, so I'll get a few pennies if you buy it by clicking that link. But click the link, no extra cost to you. It's a great book, got great strategies and philosophies in it. And he was on a podcast the other day, the Rich Roll podcast, and he was sharing some of the excerpts from the book. And one philosophy, a couple of the philosophies that I go by, and I think it would be important for anybody to adopt these. It's just going to make your life that much better. And that's our philosophy, right? To live our greatest life while having a positive influence on everybody else around us. And one of those philosophies that he has, and I adopted this a long time ago too, and a lot of people have it flipped around. Whenever he meets somebody or he starts a relationship or he's just in the room with somebody and he's talking with anybody, he gives them 100%. Not only attention, but trust. He trusts in them 100% until they show or prove him otherwise. Isn't that a great philosophy? You're going to enrich all your relationships, and you're going to have much more, you're going to be more open to making new friends and friendships if you have that philosophy where initially give trust to the person you're meeting or in contact with 100% until they show or prove you otherwise. Now you're going in eyes wide open, right? Paying attention. Could be some red flags. They might show you right up front by what they're saying, what they're doing, that maybe they don't deserve that trust. But to initially start out there, it's a great place to start. That's what I do. It kind of goes hand in hand with the philosophy of people aren't strangers. They're just friends that I haven't met yet. And so adopt that philosophy and strategy and watch the difference in how people will respond to you. It'll be great. I know I have found that to be true. Another philosophy and strategy that he shares in the book, and I was taught this by my wife. She does exactly the same thing. Set yourself up for success. Tee yourself up to win. And he uses the analogy of making coffee the night before. That's what my wife does, right? The night before, when you have your full attention, you're fully awake, that's when you pour the water. Pour it into the coffee maker. Put your coffee grounds into the filter, right? That's when you want to do it, the night before. So when you wake up the next morning in the fog of sleep still hanging with you and you're fumbling around in the kitchen, all you have to do is press the button and let her go because you've teed yourself up for success. My wife has always done that, and she's taught me to do that. She's actually allowed me the privilege now of making coffee the night before so I can tee us both up for success. Be kind to yourself. Those are two philosophies and strategies that Matthew McConaughey shares in his book, Green Lights. I'm halfway through it. It's very inspiring and motivating. And he goes well into his childhood and the relationships that he has. Some of them were kind of tough lessons he learned. His dad was probably would be seen as a strict disciplinarian or abusive today. But as Matthew says in his book, what was never gone was the love in his family. As a matter of fact, his mom and dad, they divorced twice, married 3 times. So it's a great book. Click the subscribe button. Many more great videos coming in the weeks to come. And I still have a goal to start that new podcast December 1. So click the subscribe button, hit the little bell there so you're notified when the new videos come out. We're going to be sharing all sorts of great, motivating, and inspiring stuff. Cliff Yates, thanks everybody.